Chuck Norris, action icon, dies at 86. What if I told you the man who became a living legend, the man whose name turned into thousands of internet jokes, memes, and action movie moments, is no longer with us? Today, the world is reacting to the shocking news that Chuck Norris, the martial arts master, Hollywood action icon, and cultural phenomenon, has reportedly passed away at the age of 86. And fans across the world are remembering the man who didn't just star in action movies. He defined them. But the story of Chuck Norris is far bigger than movies, memes, or even fame. Because what he built over decades changed action cinema forever. And trust me, some of the details about his life might surprise you. Before we continue, if you love daily celebrity news and breaking Hollywood stories, make sure you like this video, subscribe, pass, and drop a comment telling me your favorite Chuck Norris movie. The man behind the legend. Long before Hollywood knew his name, Chuck Norris was already building a reputation as a real-life fighter. Not an actor pretending to fight, a real martial arts champion. Chuck Norris became a multiple-time karate champion, and his skills were so respected that he trained several celebrities and Hollywood stars during the early days of his career. But here's where things get interesting. His big breakthrough came when he faced off on screen with one of the greatest martial arts stars in history, Bruce Lee. Their fight scene in the legendary movie Way of the Dragon became one of the most iconic martial arts battles ever filmed. Even decades later, fans still debate who truly won in spirit, Bruce Lee or Chuck Norris. And many fans say that moment launched Chuck Norris into global fame, but the real explosion of Chuck Norris's fame didn't happen right away. In fact, it took years before he became the unstoppable action hero that millions grew up watching. And what happened next turned him into one of the biggest action stars of his era. Becoming an action icon. During the 1980s and 1990s, Chuck Norris became the face of tough, fearless heroes in films like Missing in Action and Delta Force. At a time when action movies were dominated by stars like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, Chuck Norris carved out his own lane, the quiet, unstoppable fighter who always delivered justice. But what truly cemented his place in pop culture came later. The hit TV series Walker, Texas Ranger turned Chuck Norris into a household name worldwide. The show ran for years and created a loyal fan base that still exists today. And here's the crazy part. For many younger fans, Chuck Norris didn't just become famous for movies. He became a legend on the internet. The internet phenomenon. You've probably heard them before. Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. He pushes the earth down. Chuck Norris counted to infinity. Twice. The viral Chuck Norris facts became one of the biggest meme waves on the internet, turning him into something more than a celebrity, a symbol of unstoppable strength and humor. And surprisingly, Chuck Norris himself embraced it. Instead of ignoring the jokes, he leaned into them, which made fans love him even more. That's rare in Hollywood. Not every star would laugh along with the internet the way Chuck Norris did. By the way, I'm curious, what's the best Chuck Norris joke or movie moment you remember? Drop it in the comments because I'll be reading them. And if you enjoy celebrity stories like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Hollywood reacts. As news spreads about Chuck Norris passing away at 86, fans and celebrities are sharing tributes online. Many are remembering how Chuck Norris inspired generations of martial artists, actors, and fans of action cinema. Stars who followed in the action genre, including names like Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham, have often spoken about how legends like Chuck Norris paved the way for modern action movies. Without pioneers like him, the action genre might look very different today. And that's why this moment is hitting fans so hard, because it feels like the end of an era. But here's something many people don't realize. Chuck Norris wasn't just a tough guy on screen. Behind the scenes, he was known for discipline, faith, and helping others, including charity work and supporting young martial artists around the world. That's the side of Chuck Norris that many fans respected the most, his lasting legacy. Even today, decades after his biggest movies, Chuck Norris remains one of the most recognizable action stars ever. Very few celebrities manage to stay relevant across 3 generations: movie fans, TV audiences, and internet culture. But Chuck Norris did exactly that. From fighting Bruce Lee, to dominating action films, to becoming one of the biggest meme legends in internet history. His impact is almost impossible to measure, and that's why fans are now revisiting his movies, interviews, and classic fight scenes again. But there's one thing that makes Chuck Norris truly unforgettable. Even people who never watched his movies still know his name. That's real legend status. The passing of Chuck Norris at 86 marks the loss of one of the most unique figures in entertainment history. A real martial artist, a Hollywood action hero, and a pop culture icon that millions grew up watching. And his legacy will continue through his films, his fans, and yes, even the legendary Chuck Norris jokes that will probably live forever. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. If you enjoyed this video and want more daily celebrity news, breaking Hollywood stories, and drama updates, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And tell me in the comments, what was your favorite Chuck Norris movie or moment? Because honestly, there are a lot of legendary ones.